Hello guys, good morning, good morning. It is actually dark outside still. Now, let's go for the fun part with the decorating. Okay, so I grabbed a few things. So I got some little decoration lace, I guess. I grabbed a ribbon. I grabbed my little scrap fabric snippets thingies. I grabbed a few washes in different color just to give you some different ideas. And I chose kind of plain ones because those are the cheapest, the easiest for people to find. So that might be what you have. These are also like little tiny cutouts, little punch. Here I have some bigger little butterfly punches and some circles and some labels and a few of those things. I also grabbed some stickers. These are stamp stickers, and I thought those were really cute since we're doing something that looks like envelopes. Yes, and some smaller stickers. I really like this sticker set. I don't remember the name of it. Bought it on Amazon, and it was a box with four piles of stickers in different colors. These are what I have left. And they are smaller, so it's easy to fit on smaller envelopes like these. I also grabbed my decorated paper clips. I really need to make more. I'm running out. I usually have 2 of these boxes with them, and I'm running out, so we're gonna use those too. So let's start with something I think most people have, and that is some ripped fabric. Let me just put the other stuff away because this table is way too crowded with stuff. So this is a piece of bed linen, just a little bit of, I'm gonna zoom out slightly. I realize I just left 2 there. So this is just a piece of bed linen, and I kind of organized my little envelope. So these are the ones that I did the fun cuttings. These are the ones that are straight cut. These are the ones that I didn't fold at all, that are just, well, they're folded, but they don't have that nib, the envelope nib. And these are the ones that I glued because these are the ones I used most. So let's grab one of these. So we have this. Now, with the fabric, you can see another. I have more stickers laying here. This one is messing with me. So there are a few different ways you can decorate one of these with just a piece of cloth. And I'm ripping because I love rippage. So I have a strip. I'm gonna actually get a few of these. I'm gonna try and make them thinner. Yeah, that's better. So I'll make them a lot thinner like that. And if it's hard to rip, you might want to cut or just start with a little snip like that. Makes it easier to kind of control where you rip, I say, as I can't rip there at all. Oh goodness, let's go over to this side. Do a little snip there. There we go, like that. Why is it always when you can do like millions of rips and it works perfectly, and then you're gonna show it on camera and then it goes meh. I don't want to rip there. Why? So I have a few ribbons there. Why are you so dark? Please be lighter. Let's see if it stays that way. So I'm gonna grab some glue. I could use the bookbinder's glue. Actually, yeah, let's keep using the bookbinder's glue. So I am gonna start by decorating the lid here. It's not really a lid, but the tip, the kind of thingy. So I'm just putting some glue down, and I'm gonna scrunch this up. I'm gonna put that little bit overlapping the corner, and I'm just scrunching it up, not putting it straight on. I'm just scrunching it up. I'm gonna need a little bit more glue here at the end because I slid off. I kind of push like that. And I'm gonna snip this off. So we have that. I'm gonna do the same here. Sometimes you need to add some more glue to the scrunched parts where it's so hard. It's still very early, as you can tell, since it's still dark. Come on, leave me alone. I'm actually gonna put a little bit glue just under this fold here, and I'm gonna keep that fold slightly down like that. You just scrunched it up. Oh, I forgot my favorite. I'll be right back. Yes, inks. Now my favorite ink is missing, and with that the brush I usually use for my brown ink, Vintage Photo, is my favorite. I use it every day and probably just drowned in here somewhere, but I did find some other inks, and the good part about losing an ink in the mess is that you actually use other inks that you normally don't really use. So I want to go in here with the black. Actually, I don't use the black very often. I tend to gravitate towards my let's grunge this up properly. Usually I gravitate towards my Vintage Photo. I love the brown color of it. It's not too dark, it's not too light, it's giving the perfect amount of grunge for me. For me, what I feel is the proper amount of grunge for me. Today we're using black. And I keep folding it backwards to kind of define the little... You know what? These corners here, we're gonna round them off. Flip and flip. There we go. Little rounded corners always give a little extra. I should have ripped those corners. I think that would have looked cooler. Sometimes the ripping thing gives good yummy extra texture. So now we're in the inside. I'm gonna do this edge a bit more, and we're gonna fold it over. You don't have to ink, it's just one of the things you can use. I recently wet this ink pad, so it's a bit juicy, so I'm kind of gentle when I tap it, or it will be too strong for my liking. I just want the little extra grunge. The little, there we go. I'm actually gonna go over the ripped. There we go. Now we have the grunges. Because, oh, I think that I have. Oh, sorry. Do you have sometimes songs stuck in your head and you just can't get rid of them? So we have that. And now to another, we can also stamp on it. I'm not going to do that with this one, but I'm going to grab another one of my favorites, art supply. It's pens, and I'm going to grab the black pen, and I'm simply going to doodle. So for the front here, I'm just going to do some, can you see me? Yes, you can. So I'm going to, apparently it doesn't work, obviously. Let me get another one. Now I grabbed every black fine liner I have, including a black ink pen. The benefits of using a black ink pen is that it doesn't bleed through the paper out to the other side. These other ones can do that. Just be aware. Let's see if this one works. Because this one I have, it's doubled up since we glued this on that side, so I'm not worried about it bleeding through. This one is not too healthy either. I do sketch and doodle quite a lot, so I run out of these always. So they're always out, and I'm just doodling little swirls, little swirlies. You see what I'm doing? There you can see what I'm doing. And I'm just gonna go there. Let's continue out towards the corner. Oh, let's do a little doodle there. So we have a few doodles. I don't want to do more than that. We're gonna add some little dots where we feel it fits. We can follow this curve, and we can follow that curve. And we can go in with the stickles, because don't forget our stickles. Don't forget your little bling. You can glue on a lot of fun stuff here. But I think that is good for now. I'm gonna open it up like this, and I'm gonna keep doodling on the inside. So I'm taking kind of the little swirly things and let them come back on the inside, and just let's do that. I'm a bit worried because whenever I move, I have pile of stuff on both sides here, so I'm kind of scared I'm doing an avalanche, a little craft avalanche any second now. Maybe I should have that as the title of the video, like the craft avalanche almost got me, almost killed by craft avalanche. I don't know. Just that would be an interesting video. It's actually happened the other day. I think I have a photo of it somewhere, where I had a massive craft avalanche where just everything, I'm good at making piles, and everything just came crashing down. So I want to do something along, oops, I'm gonna turn it this way. It's easy for me to sketch. Doodle, I guess. I want to do a little, let's do a little extra. I want to do, so they have kind of 3 little swirlies on each. So let's do that, and let's do a little one there, and let's do another big one here. Let's come from this corner and do a swirly whirly whirly there, and swirly whirly there, and just a little there. And let's do little dots like that. Let's do some dots in between here, kind of like there, there, there. Let's do it there, there, there. Let's go there, there, there. I think I want some more there, there, and there. There we go. So we have a little interesting thing at there. We can continue, and we can do, I'm going to grab this one because it could bleed through. And I'm just going to do a little wiggly 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 wiggly. So I went down there. You can follow the edge all the way around if you want to, but I'm gonna do wiggly 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 wiggly, like that. Now I could leave it like that, or I can do a little wiggle woggly there, but I think I want to do a little like this. I want to take these little swirly whirly. Sometimes I can sit for hours and just play with swirls. They're so easy to do, and it gives such a nice little extra to your parts, to your pieces. There we go, a few dots there. I'm wondering if I'm gonna add some swirls to these wiggles, or if I'm gonna add leaves. No, I'm gonna leave the wiggles on this side. So let's fold it over, and let's do little swirly swiggles. Let's do little swirly whirly curly. Let's give it some little extra. Some are bigger, some are smaller, Some are on different sides, some are on the same side. Let's continue this one around the edge here. Switch, swooshy. Let's do another little swooshy, little swooshy, but a swoosh. Fluffy, fluffy, swooshy, swooshy, swirly, swirly, curly, curly. Let's go. And I think I'm gonna go all the way around here actually. So obviously if you're gonna glue this in, place, this is usually the part where you put the glue in this part here. So then you don't need to decorate that part because that part will be stuck to your journal like that. So you would fold that one in like that. So I think I'm gonna leave this as is. I might put some, actually, you know what, let's go. What am I saying? We have the stickles here. Let's put them on here. Let's put, oh, come on. Doesn't want to come out, and it's thick. This one is getting old. I just bought this one. This is a new one because the old one was getting gunky. This one is actually old. Oh, this is not fun. Come on, stick to the page. Let's add some, you know what, let's go on this side and add a little dollop of stickle in each of these. Wow, almost dropped it. Come on, stay on the paper. I don't like that. It's so thick, it doesn't want to stay on the paper. And it's hopeless to get the kind of nice dots that we want when it's this thick. Oh no. Guys, use your stickles, don't let them get old. But this one is actually, when did I buy this? A month ago? 2 months ago, I think. I told myself I don't need to buy any more craft supply at all. Oh. Because I am drowning in old books and stuff. So only craft supply I was allowed to buy were glue. And stickles are a craft glitter glue, so I allowed myself to buy them. Yeah. Oh, this is, oh yeah, great. Dip the, it's so thick I can dip the pen in it and just it stays in place. I can move it around on the paper. Oh, that's fun. Okay. This is so goopy. Oh my goodness. This is... Come on, stay there. Oh no. Let's... Oh, can't move it. I can actually grab the stickle and move it in place. That's how goopy it is. Oh my goodness. This is... Ah, come on. Okay. Well, this is gonna annoy me, so I'm gonna put this away to dry because I have a tendency to put my hands in them. So that will be, it's so, why is it so dark? It's light outside now, and I have all the lights on top of that, and it feels like it's getting darker here. Can I get you to adjust to a brighter? I hope. Stay there. Be nice. Okay, let's grab another one. And so we played with the ripped fabric. Let's do something else. I will ink this one too, I think, but I want to use a different ink. So let's I had these laying around. So I'm gonna use Wild Honey. It's another one of my favorites. I just don't use it that much. So I'm gonna ink it because it has this warm yellow orange kind of tone to it, and I'm actually have an orange journal. I think I'm gonna go with orange and gray for that journal on the way. And you will see it in the video that actually I'm gonna round those corners also. Let's flip it over, it's easier to see where you're at. There we are. So let's ink that again. Inkity binkity bink. Are you an inker or non-inker? Do you prefer to ink your stuff or not ink them? Or are you one of those that do both? I am trying my best not to ink everything, but it's hard. Once I started to ink, it's like no going back from that. And I don't always use ink for the kind of inking. I sometimes use watercolor, sometimes I use crayons. It's just kind of giving it an extra color edge. Sometimes a vintage vibe, sometimes a very grungy vibe. Sometimes I use coffee or a paintbrush, you know, but it gives kind of the same feel to it. I don't know how to explain it. I can't stop myself. I actually have just finished a journal where it's hardly any inking going on at all. And I struggled, guys. I'm gonna post a flip through if I haven't already. I really struggle with that one. I'm just an inker, a marker, or kind of needs some kind of fun color added to it. Okay, so now we have that on there. What are we gonna do with this time? Shall we do the washi this time? Let's go with the washi. This washi is nice to it, and also this one will work really nice. And black all works with everything, but I think we're gonna go with this one. So let's see. I could put it straight across here and go with every fold, I guess. I think I'm gonna do that. I need to take off the edge here because it's kind of messed up. So washi tape doesn't really have a good... Have I removed this pin? Yeah, the pin is over there. Okay, I was trying to remove the pin from the glue, but it's over there. So I'm gonna put like half of the washi on this side. So I'm gonna put one line there. I'm gonna kind of put half-ish on here. And I'm gonna flip it over. And I cut along here. And actually I'm gonna cut that side too. There we go. And I'm gonna put a line of blue here. And let's flip it over. And glue everywhere, obviously, because it wouldn't be my creation if it didn't have that. So there we have it. That's nice. And you can do one on each of these folds, and I think I'm gonna do that, put on each of these two folds. So I am putting a bit of glue here. Oh, I can't draw a straight line. Never been able to do a straight line. It is same with cutting. Cutting straight without something to cut after is impossible. And even when I have a line to cut alongside or along this, let's see, let's say I have drawn that line and try to cut along it, it's still gonna end up wonky. It's still gonna end up wonky for me. And some glue. And you can fold it over like this, or you can fold the whole piece over like I just did with the first fold. And I have glue everywhere. And let's do a little extra smushy there. Now let's go with this fold. Whoopsie. Let's do that. I am putting glue everywhere. All over the place. So I'm kind of eyeballing it. I can see the envelope through the washi tape, and that helps. Not all washi tapes you can do that. You can see there. So I kind of aim for half-ish. Let me zoom out again, or I'm going to be off camera all the time. And I'm flipping it over. And I'm cutting here. Cutty cut. There we go. And I'm going to slab some glue on this. Whee! There we go. And let's fold it. So either you can fold it over like that, or you take this, you push it towards the mat, the table, whatever you have under, you press it down and you do that. Now I get always overflow of glue. It's me. It's just me. So expect that from any journals, any craft that I made. It's gonna be overglued. There we go. So now we have, I'm gonna put one there. No, I'm not. There we have that. Oh, I have an idea for a closure for this one. Okay, so I recently punched out a lot of these, so I figured let's put some glue on it and cover it with this washi tape so it matches. And I'm thinking might wanna cut it down slightly, so I'm just putting some glue on here. Ah, why is it so hard? I'm off camera. There we go. Ah, yeah. Like I said, glue everywhere. Stay. And we're gonna do, actually I'm gonna do that and cut off the sides. That could be fun. There we go. Just do that so it's easier to handle. So first I'm gonna turn it over and cut. Oops, it's sliding around. Stay. This washi tape is kind of shiny, I think you noticed, and it takes it longer for the glue to grab when it's such a waxy surface. I'm actually gonna cut it a bit smaller, and then I'm gonna cut along these. There we go. So I have this. Ah, flying all over the place. So now I have something like this. So I'm gonna put it here, I think, like that. And I'm gonna put glue on this part here. There we go. Oh, actually I'm gonna put it a bit further down. There we go. I'm gonna remove this, or I glue that one in place too. There. I'm gonna set that aside to dry, and we get back to that. Okay, let's grab something else. So we used the washi, we used ripped fabric, we have doodled. What are we gonna do now? Let's grab a napkin. Yeah, press record again could be good to do. So here we are. So we have the top layer of a napkin. Let's grab, are we gonna put it on the whole thing? Yes, we are. Just grab a piece of plastic to put underneath. Now you can use like decoupage glue or anything like that. just check which side you want it on. I want it on this side, so I'm gonna flip it over like that. I'm grabbing my glue stick and just make sure you get the whole thing. I like these colored ones that dry clear because you can see where you put the glue on. And I'm actually gonna go in with the wet glue around the edges just to make sure the edges are tucked down. So I'm gonna go over the edges. Come on. Yeah, straight line is not my thing. And we go like that. I'm about to sneeze. I feel it's tickling my nostrils, but try not to sneeze right now. And I'm actually gonna put it on this way. There we are. So, and you haven't seen a thing. Awesome. Guess we have to do one more. Different napkin. I'm just smushing it down. I find it easier to rip off the napkin after it's dry, or if you use wet glue, it's easier to do now, but you need to hold it down with something. I'm gonna actually cut it out right now. Do I want to fold those? No, I don't. You can fold it in if you want to, but I'm not going to do that. It's very easy now that the napkin is wet to rip it. Either I'm too far away or too zoomed in. So I'm trying, actually it's easier with the longer pair of scissors. And these ones are so dull. That's why they went from hair to crafting. There we go. There we go. Let's cut. So my recommendation is let it dry before you cut. Come on. There we go. And I'm actually gonna go in and put, grab my plastic again. This part, this top lid part, I have glue there. I'm gonna put a napkin on the inside there too. That is so wonky. Anyway, so I'm gonna go down to the fold there. I'm not gonna go further. There, and I'm gonna go around the edges. So I'm gonna go down to the fold where I want it to end, and I'm gonna go the tip. I'm gonna go down there. You don't have to do this. I just don't fully trust my glue, and I want to do this. There we go, and I'm gonna cut that out. It's easier if I flip it over and remove stuff that's hanging from the scissor. So I'm gonna, again, this is a lot easier if it's dry, but patience isn't really something I'm good at. So let's cut this and hope I don't rip the napkin. Come on. Yeah, cutting is so dull. There we go. nose is dripping. There we go. And since I have fresh glue on here, I kind of smoosh the edges a bit. And yes, that's a bit of glue on top of my napkin, but never mind that. So there we have that. Let's fold it in, and fold it in, and fold it in. So that's, I'm gonna actually ink this one too. Put the lid on. Anyway, I was gonna ink the edges of this one, and I still haven't found the lid to my glue stick. I don't know where it went. It is completely missing. Actually, I'm gonna round those corners too. Nope, let's do it this way. There we go. Oh, why are you fighting me? What's wrong? There we go. Well, let's grunge the corners a bit extra. I love inking. Have I told you that? I don't think I've ever told you something like that. I love grunging things up. I gave it away, but I did a journal where I intentionally just, you know, went in with finger and just like this, just to make it look grungier. So a person out there have my fingerprints, and whoever gets this have my fingerprints. Oh, we can do fun. Oh, we can do, there was children's story on children's TV when I was growing up called The Thumb. Thumb and his mom, I think. Thumb and Thumb's mom. And it was a thumb, a fingerprint with a little smiley face stuff on it. So let's make it into that kind of thing. Where are we? There we are. So let's make a little happy face here. Yay! It's so happy to be crafting! Yay! And it's jumping! It's jumping because it's so happy! Let's do something with this one too. Let's give it a hat. There we go. So just, you know, that's the part about crafting I love. Just take your inspiration, take your just fantasy and just run with it. And this one is little proper gentleman here. Let's give him a tie. What does a tie look like? Kind of like that, right? Let's give him a little necktie there. What do you think? Let's do something with this guy. So this looks more like a little snail coming out here. Let's do it like that. Let's do little markings. So we have a little snail there. Little snail friend. There. And these guys can be a little caterpillar. What do you say? So it's looking this way, and it's a very happy guy. So it's happy. And this is his body. So let's just well, am I? No, I'm not in a frame. You don't know what I'm about. Oh well. So should we give it legs? Let's give it a little legs. That doesn't really look like legs, does it? Let's give it little footsies. Let's give it little feet on those. and give it some antennas. And it's very happy. So let's make it really happy. Oh, now it looks kind of creepy. Oh, it got a nose. I want to do something more with this one. What else should we do with this one? Let's say it's meeting a friend. This is a friend coming in. And let's do little... There we go. Hey, it's say yay. Those look kind of creepy, to be honest. So yeah, just out of some fingerprints, we have some fun characters to make our little fold out a bit special. There we go. So for closure for this one, I'm gonna see if I can find something. Actually, we have leftover from that napkin. So let me grab a punch. I keep pressing the wrong button. Instead of pausing, I press a stop, and that means I'm getting multiple videos that I need to put together, which means editing. This one we said we wanted a blue flower, and I'm thinking, why don't not use this one? I know that one is on the front, but I feel let's use a different one. Let's use that one. And I have these oval punches, and I'm thinking I'm going to use that. Let's use that one at the edge here. Not have the whole thing on, but some of it. Let's do that. Let's grab our glue stick. There we have it. And let's smush it onto this. There. You can rip it out, but I'm gonna cut just a little bit here because I'm gonna fold it over onto the back side here. And of course I remove the plastic and put a lot of glue here. Yeah. So I'm just gonna fold it in here. We're not gonna see this side, so it doesn't really matter. Actually, I can thicken. Oh, you know what? I can do, where did the other one go? There. To make it a bit thicker and sturdier. Let's do this. Let's add some of this glue too around the edges. Why is it so hard to pick up? Let's double them. And I have so much ink and glue on my hands. Like that. How's that for closure? Let's ink those. Oh, we're gonna ink this one. I'm tempted. Let's do the tip here at least. I don't think the ink will stick too much to the shiny washi tape. Let's do the edge, this part here too, and let's do this part here too. Let's do this part here too, just because we can. And let's do the inside of this tip like that. That could be good. And then let's grab this guy. Let's ink him up too, to make him stand up a little bit more. And let's put some glue on the bottom of him. Let's put it a bit to the side like that. And I'm checking where to place it. So I'm holding it over, you you see the dry part I'm holding over the lid, so I kind of know where to put it, and it's about there. And I remove this one and I let it dry there. So the other one should be dry now. So this is what happens. So you get a little thing that holds it in place. And you can, if this lid is further up, you can put it here, or you can, if you're gonna glue this into the journal, you can put one there, but then you can't flip all the way, or glue one below the envelope, but then you can't flip it out because that will be in the way. So it's easier to do it this way, and then you have like that. Oops, I glued the sides. I have some washi tape peeking out here. There we go. And I have some peeking out there. I did a sloppy job with this one. There we go. There, that's better. Now I'm happy. There we go. And this makes it, you can put it in a pocket, you can glue it in place, you can, you know, do anything, but that's a very easy closure. You can use something you punched out, something you cut out, something you fussy cut out, you know. So, and the birds are here and want some food. Do you hear that knocking? That's a bird. They're protesting. They want some. So the reason why I remove this while it dries is because sometimes the glue spreads, so it will get stuck on the lid, and the lid is stuck down there. So keep it open while it dries. Let's make one for this. Actually, I want something black or something contrasting here. So I'm going to grab, and obviously we have this guy too that we need to think about. Let's move here. So we have this guy too. The stickles is not dry yet, obviously. But I put a lot of stuff on it. Like now I put the acrylic, this one on. I have a ton of punch outs, but now I do have this black butterfly that is kind of stiff, but I think it's too small to use as a closure. Is it? Where did it go? There it is. I lost my envelope in the mess. Might work. Actually, it might work. Let's use that butterfly. It's kind of nice. We can put another one on the other side too if we want to, but or down at the bottom. Actually, photo corners. Photo corners. I have photo corners. Where did I put the photo corner? There we have the photo corners. That's another thing you could use. I don't think this would work very well because these are kind of old and small. But you have these photo corners, and you put the glue dab down here. You put them on, and you put a glue dab down here, and you close it, and then you can remove like that. I'm not going to do it for this one. If I had black or something else neutral, but I think I'm going to actually use one of these. These are black cardstock punched outs. So I'm going to put some glue on this wing. And we're going to place it there-ish and remove the lid. And we're going to let that dry. There we have it. So that will be enough for today. We have done quite a lot, and a magpie just flew by, so I'm guessing the bird's food table is empty. Another simple closure, let's say for this one, for example, is just to wrap a piece of string around it and tie a little knot. But you also can leave it without closure. I think that's kind of cute too. Yeah, they weren't dry, so yeah, that happened. Let your stickles dry, guys. So we made a few of these. I'm gonna keep decorating, and I will be back with a different video. I don't know which one you will see next, because I have a ton pre-filmed that needs to get uploaded to YouTube, and I also have I'm still gonna sew in the signatures for these guys, and I have a lot of stuff to do. We're also gonna go over Christmas cards, how you can spruce them up. I think I might have posted that by this time. If you want to see the next video, press the little bell, subscribe and press that little bell icon, not a heart shape, but it's a bell icon at the bottom. That way you get notified whenever I upload a video. Doesn't seem to work all the time. Sometimes YouTube forget to give notifications. I've had that with channels that I'm following. If I haven't watched a few videos, I just might not have been in the mood, then they stop giving me notifications, even though I have pressed the bell icon, which is very annoying. But the best way to see the next video is to subscribe and press the bell icon so you get notified when the next video comes out. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, if you find any useful things, if you find anything inspirational, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.